Hey guys, this is Roberto here again. I just wanted to show you some of the um, tools you can use on the iPad to help you be more efficient and functional. Some of the tips. Okay, so down at the bottom here we have your toolbar, yeah? So if you pick an app that you want to go into, let's say you're working in Notes, okay? You're working in Notes and you're teaching whatever. You could be teaching math, you could be teaching something else. Let's say I'm, showing kids that 323 times 460, what's that equal to? Okay, so as Derek was showing you, you can pull up the calculator. So how you do this is like this. If you flick up from the bottom edge, from the very bottom edge here, just slightly, your toolbar comes up again, and you can see that apps are populated in here. And what you do is you find the app that you want. So I want the calculator, which is right here. And you can do this with anything. So I'm going to take the app, I'm going to click on it, I'm going to hold, and I'm going to drag it out. And when it drags out, you see it's floating on top here. Now what I can do is I can leave it floating on top, and now it's floating on top of the window, and I can move it from side to side if I want to. Move it from one side to the other. Just like that. I can also go back, clear this. I can go back and I can hide it. I can hide it just by swiping it to the side. And whenever I need it, all I do is I take my finger from this edge and I drag it out this way. So if I bring it, then it comes back. And so it can always be hiding there as I'm doing the work. I can also do full split screen, which means I would grab this top edge here, see that? I would grab that and it pulls out again. And then if I bring that all the way to the top and I hold it there, it will now, let's do that again. Swipe up, take the Notes app this time, drag it out. If I bring it to the left edge, it will then split screen. And now from split screen, I can do both at the same time on the same screen. I can also, if you look here in the middle, I can resize the screens. So I can make that one smaller or this one smaller, okay? And so what's functional this time is obviously this one smaller. Now, if you want to go out of the split screen, what you do is you grab the top edge of any of these, you grab it, you pull it back out, and you bring it to the top, and it will leave split screen. Then you can go back to your viewing windows. Now, a non-mathematical application would be simply having the Notes app open. I want to do something in Notes. I want to take notes maybe during a lesson. I can have two windows open. So I'm going to grab my Safari. I can bring that open and I can split screen it. And then I can see, well, this happens to be Savannah's distance learning activities. I can see, okay, so number one, I have to do this. Number two, I have to do this. And you can do it all functionally at the same time. You can even, I've posted the video on how to record your screen. If you want to record what you're doing for kids as a lesson, you can then click this button over here. And as it's doing now, it's recording the screen for me, for you guys. So those are just some of the tools you can use to make things a little more efficient and uniform for you. Now, one of the tricky things is this. If I close this app, let me close this mathematical app, okay? It might not be down in the bar here anymore, okay? If you want something permanently down in the bar, let's say this Desmos app right here, I want it permanently down in the bar. So whenever I'm in something and I want to split screen with it, see, Desmos is not here. And you can't go back to the home screen to get it in order to split screen it. It has to be here. So what I would do then is take Desmos. If it's something that I commonly use in split screen, I would click here, Desmos. I would click and hold until it flashes and moves, and then I can move it around. And I can drag it permanently to my dock. And then I can be done there. Now you'll see when I go into split screen and I flick up from the bottom edge, Desmos is right here. I can grab it, I can drag it on, and I can leave it floating, or I can fully split screen it by bringing it to the edge. And then I can resize as necessary. So those are just some of the functional tools you can use in the iPad to make it do more work for you. Okay, good luck, everyone.